Good morning, my fellow Americans. I have puffy face. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it is... What did I do in my wainer? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. It is 20 degrees. 20. Maddie started my car for me this morning. How sweet. I have flat tires. Well, not completely flat. I have a very slow leak that's getting bigger. Tires are practically bald. I have to, I'm gonna have to replace them very, very, very soon. I've talked about this before. Anyway, just like I need to replace the batteries in that smoke detector. It's been going for a few months now. Oh my gosh, guys, 20 degrees on a Friday. Oh, and it rained yesterday, which means everything froze up. So I think the schools would have been closed today anyway. Even if they didn't call for a closure, I think they would have been closed. Y'all gonna think I'm nuts, but I opened up a can of chickpeas this morning. There is one particular brand that or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them. They have two names. I opened up one. I have two different brands in my pantry. One could have cooked longer. Therefore, they're a little crunchy, which means they need to be cooked longer. And then there's another one that is cooked so thorough that they're practically bursting open. Those are the ones that I just want to hand pick and just eat like crazy. I opened up the can. There was very little juice in the can. I opened up the can and drained what little juice was on there, and put the rest in a container to take for my lunch or for a snack today. And it was the can that was bursting. Unfortunately, it's not the can that the tin cans that I just recently bought. 10 as in the number 10 cans. But that's okay. I can turn those into hummus. But anyway, which before I went whole food plant-based, store-bought hummus I don't like because it leaves a tingy aftertaste. I didn't care for it. Homemade hummus, that's something different now. I can eat that by the spoonfuls. It reminds me of my mom's bean dip when I was a kid. Anyway, so what I was going to say was I went ahead and put that in the container, and when I did that, I popped a couple in my mouth, and oh my gosh, it was so good. I mean, it really was good. I was chopping up some baby bell peppers, or baby sweet peppers. They're not bells, they're just sweet peppers, because they're in the shape of a cone and not the shape of a bell pepper. But anyway, there's a difference between the baby bell peppers and the baby sweet peppers. Flavor's very similar. Anyway, so I was cutting that up, and then I was cutting up the celery last time, and then I popped a couple pieces of celery in my mouth while I was preparing, just raw. And I was like, I forgot how good celery hearts were. Oh my gosh. The inside, the light stalks of celery are so tender and crunchy, and I don't know, just they're full of flavor. They're full of liquid. They're not bitter. Like the outer pieces of celery sometimes are bitter. Those are the kind that you want to chop up and cook with. But the inside, and I'm not talking the hearts, even though it is the heart of it. I'm talking deeper in the heart. Take off the outer layer, cut up some celery, and sit back and celery has natural salt to it. I think I've mentioned that before too. Celery has natural salt to it, which is why they have celery salt. Unlike garlic salt, where they add salt to it, celery actually has a natural salt to it. And then you have, of course, your celery seeds. But, which I think those come from the inside of stalks that sit for a while, because I've never seen a seed in celery. It's in there somewhere. It's like carrot seeds. Where do the seeds come from? Because they're not on the carrot itself. It's got to be at the roots maybe, or in the drying of the fronds. That's what you call the tops of carrots, fronds. Fronds. Anyway. And I was trying to figure out, I was watching a lady last night. She shows you how different ways that you can prep all kinds of fruits and vegetables. And I was trying to figure out what this fruit was, or this vegetable was, that was in my vegetable stir fry at Dynasty. And it's lotus root. It's a very unusual, it's good. I like it. Some people don't like it because they don't like the texture, but I love the texture. In fact, people pick through the vegetables that have the mushroom, the shrimp in it. They'll pick out the shrimp. Out of the vegetable medley, I pick out the lotus root. I love the texture. I love the flavor that it's picked up from the stir fry. I don't know, just like it. Anyway, so I'm going to do my best to limit my pasta to once or twice a month. And I am going to try to integrate more brown rice into my diet. I like brown rice because it has a chewy texture to it. You just have to cook the crap out of it. And the best way to cook brown rice is you don't cook it like you cook regular rice, because brown rice is more of a grain. Well, rice is a grain too, but I'm thinking of wild rice. Wild rice is not a grain. It's something else. It's a grass. I believe it's a grass. Wild rice is. Brown rice is just white rice with the husk still on it, and it hasn't been bleached out. But anyway, so what you do is you take your brown rice and cook it like you would pasta. It's 1-to-2 ratio, 1 part rice, 2 parts water, but you want to put, is that Brandy in front of me? No. But you want to put extra water, and then you boil it like you do pasta. Only you do it for about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. I think it's like 40 minutes you cook it. So you cook it longer, like double, like you would regular rice, because it's got that hard shell on the outside. You want to make it tender enough for you to chew it. So yeah, you boil it like you do pasta for it's about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. You can't overboil it because that outer shell protects the inside, the moisture in the inside. And then you get a very fine colander and you strain it like you do pasta. And then when you're done, you season it however you want to season it with, whatever, herbs, spices, salts, whatever. And that's how you cook brown rice. That's the easiest way to cook brown rice. You don't have to worry about undercooking it. You don't have to worry about overcooking it. You don't have to worry about it sticking together. Because there's nothing worse than trying to cook brown rice and it turn out to be this one huge clump. It's really disgusting and it's not edible. Anyway, I don't know why I got off on this talking about fruits and vegetables. I think it was because of the garbanzo beans. First thing this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, that was so good. Oh, talking to you guys helps wake me up too. Plus, Maddie's not with me and it's bright enough outside. It is Friday. All right, guys, if you have stuck with me this long, please pay attention. Those of you that are my local friends, if you are still interested in getting that last minute gift, I am going to have my trunk and car full of gifts for you to shop out of my trunk and my car. Saturday, I will be at the end of Big Lots. I'll try to put it on here too so you guys can see it. At the end of Big Lots from 2 to 3 on Saturday. You want to meet me there. Bring cash. I will have bags to put your stuff in. I have designer gift bags. Little hearts on them. They're so cute. Anyway, everything will go in a bag, so you don't have to worry about, not being able to carry anything or trying to figure out where to put something. I will have little bags for you to put your gifts in. Got to, let's see. There we go. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else. Yes, so, and then I'm going to have a for sale Saturday night. I will do a live, and I will demonstrate, or I will showcase things that I have not showcased before. And then I will do a meetup during the week before Christmas, and that will be it for me for the rest of the selling season and shopping season with my homemade goods. So remember, Saturday at the end of Big Lots from 2 to 3. Don't miss out. Last minute great gifts. And that, who loves it? Who doesn't love a handmade gift, right? So nice. And my stuff is good quality. And I don't use cheapy yarns. Well, some stuff I do, but for the most part I don't. I have yet to have somebody say, oh, your stuff fell apart. It's 2 minutes till. Forgot to bring a blanket for my lap. My lap gets cold in the office, and it's now 21 degrees. It's not 20 anymore, it's 21. Anyway, so I'm here at the office. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to have to mute my phone because my phone goes off periodically during the day. Bye. Good morning, guys. Had my heater on full blast. It is Monday. Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Did you get all your holiday shopping done? Because I have not. And I've had the money. I don't know why I've waited to the last minute. It's just habit, I suppose. That's what I do. I mean, I know what I want to get, and it's not something that I would think be out of stock anywhere or would be unavailable anywhere. Got 2 deliveries to make tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Oh. But anyway, so did everybody have a good weekend? I asked you that already, didn't I? Oh, it's Monday. What can you say about a Monday? It's just a Monday. Oh, I hope traffic is not bad. It shouldn't be. School's not in session right now. Kids are on vacation. Oh, that poor lady just standing there. This has got to be one of the strongest coffees I've ever had. I don't know why it tastes so strong. I've had it before, and I put cream in it. Vegan cream. It's actually pea protein. It adds 2 more grams of protein to your coffee, which is nice. I just can't wrap my head around. I was watching this lady talking about Kelly Ripa's routine on how she what she eats for the day, what she consumes in a normal day. She has a routine that she does just about every day. I would get bored with it, and it's not something that I would want to do. But she talks about having her coffee in the morning and putting ghee in it, G-H-E-E, ghee. And for those of you who don't know what ghee is, it is clarified butter. It's where you take the butter and you take all the milk solids out of it, and all that's left is the fat. You can actually buy it pre-made in most grocery stores. It is what they give you to dip. Okay. Sorry, I thought I saw something up the road. It's what they give you to dip your lobster in when you go to a restaurant to order lobster. They give you clarified butter to dip it in, so that you just have that buttery, salty flavor. The fat, pretty much, with salt in it. I love the taste of butter, but I don't think I want it in my coffee. I can't, and that's a thing. I just can't even. I'd heard about it years ago. I didn't think people still did it. Is to get extra fat in your I can't. I mean, people put creamer in there, which is a fat, but I want the flavor of the. That's why I use plant milk creamer. I like the creaminess of it. I don't want salty butter in my coffee. So I don't know. Is it just me, or do y'all feel the same way? Have y'all ever tried it? If you've tried it, let me know. I'm curious as to what it tastes, how it changes the taste of your coffee. Because it would have to. Not to mention you'd have this oily substance. Once your coffee started to get closer to room temperature, you'd have this oily substance floating on the top of your drink. I'm sorry. Just let me know if you've had it and tell me what it tastes like. I just don't. I just can't. I just can't. So I stayed up late last night. I did my online Facebook vlogging. I did my online Facebook vlogging, and I sold a few more pieces. And I had one lady, I had 4 of my loofah sponges. They're machine washable. I had 4 of them left, and one lady got on there. We're not even friends on Facebook. She just happened to catch my live. She saw it and she said, I want them. So, okay, cool. Because I have my Facebook set to, and it was a steal. Those things take a long time to make. And they take, well, they don't take a long time to make. It takes me maybe an hour. It takes me about 2 hours to make one. An hour and a half to 2 hours. It takes a lot of yarn. And I know I said I wasn't going to get into the crafting part of it, but I just wanted to say that all of my pricing on all of my stuff, people just don't, I don't know if they realize they're getting a darn good bargain, because I am letting that stuff go for way too cheap. So normally my loofahs are $10 to $15, and I just wanted to get rid of them and make some room for new stuff. I was selling them for $5. She scooped all 4 up, which is great. I made $20, but I had at least $10 of that was in the yarn, so I really didn't make too much of a profit if you put in my time as well. That's okay. I've got more room for stuff. I ended up emptying, over the weekend, I ended up emptying one of my paper boxes full of stuff. And then I was out at my Big Lots in the parking lot, at the end of the parking lot. I didn't get permission to do it. Nobody asked me to leave, so I stayed from 2 to 3:30. And I had 3 people stop by I had 3 people stop by from my Facebook watch, letting everybody know I was be there. And then I had one stranger stop by saying that she needed to have her daughter come look at stuff. I guess she was kind of expecting me to be back there today, and if I was smart, I would have been back there today. But that's okay. It was all fun. I like seeing the look on people's faces, and people who appreciate my work. That makes me feel good, you know. Do y'all ever make anything or do anything, and then you get recognition that you weren't looking for, and it just happened to come your way? Makes you feel good, you know. Or at least it does me. I don't see how, you know, it should make you feel good. Clarified butter in your coffee. I just can't. I just can't. Anyway. So, I still have a bunch of boxes of stuff. There's a lady up in Athens that's interested in some more of my stuff. She just had a baby. And my sister sent her my way. She said she was having internet issues, but she couldn't watch the video feed because she wanted to see have some pictures of the bears, and I need to take pictures of my stuff anyway. But I don't always know what I still have available, because there are some things that I get on a roll and I make an abundance of one thing before I move on to the next. And I think I have all of my bears done. I think I'm done with the bears. I don't think I'll make any more bears after this. And I need to put my stuff in my Etsy shop. That way people can shop and purchase my stuff. I can put the regular prices on there. Etsy's got this thing now, though, where they want you to offer, if they purchase $35 worth of stuff from your shop, that you offer free shipping. Etsy wants you to, they kind of bribed you into saying, if you do this, we will put you on our, recommend you on our main pages. Otherwise, you're pretty much on your own, you're SOL. Yeah, Etsy did that. But it was like $35 or more. If they purchase anything under $35, then you have to pay for the shipping. They have to pay for the shipping. But that works. I mean, that's okay. Oh, wow. Okay, there's two big cop cars. Oh, shit. Sorry. My car didn't want to get up and go anymore. It's at 84,000 miles. It's a 2015. I mean, that's not bad. It's 5 years old. It's got 85,000 miles on it in 5 years. And most of the miles were put on it before I got it. Because when I got it, it was under 60. It was like 58,000. So I've had it for, 3 years, I think, now? Yeah, something like that. I had it for 3 years. 3 years and the end of March. It is 1 minute till. I'm gonna barely make it. Everybody's here. I hope people aren't still shopping online for Christmas, because I have some sad news for you. I really do. Nobody's gonna get their Christmas stuff if you buy it online this week. I'm telling you, even with 2-day guarantee, they're still behind. It's not going to get to them, people. Do not buy any more Christmas online. It won't get to them. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll try turkey and mayo, no pickles.
Good luck with that.
Once it got dark, I figured I'd be able to go home. But Albie decided I needed to sleep underneath his window in case
He's just going to keep watching. There he goes.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Try to keep the crickets down, will ya?
How?
Scare them. You're good at that.
Brr.
What's he doing? No, he's done. He's done. Hey guys, so I'm calling it a night, and I wanted to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed that little bit with Copper. We're still trying to find him a home. I think we kind of adopted him, but if you are interested, what the heck was that? If you're interested in him, please let us know. You see my camera set up, my ring lights over there. That's what I was using when I was doing my online sales live yesterday. I'm ready for this to be done. I'm wore out. I've been doing some more stuff. I made another loofah. I gotta tuck in the tail, but yeah, my loofahs. $10. They are machine washable. If I had my tail, it's all one piece, so you don't have to worry about it unraveling or anything like that. Scrubbies. I make face scrubbies too. I just haven't gotten anything put together for from when I did my online sales. But anyway, so I think I will continue to do them about once a month. I will not do them every week like I did before. It's too much with everything else going on. And I haven't, it's terrible, I haven't posted anything on my craft page. It's terrible. Nothing in the past 2.5 weeks, since the beginning of the month. I don't know, I just haven't felt it, you know what I mean? And it takes everything I've got just to talk to you guys, and then, I mean, it's easy in the car in the mornings, and then in the afternoons I'm so tired, and then tomorrow I've got to make 2 deliveries tomorrow, and then I think I'm done with everything, I hope. Anyway, so yeah, so we're getting closer. We got what, 3 days, Christmas. Hope you guys are ready, because I'm not. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Good morning, guys. Oh, so look at this view. I just don't look at that. What that is a pile of, literally, it's a pile of poo. That would be where Maddie cleans the kitty litter out and puts it in plastic bags and then throws it into the woods. Now the intention was to rip the bags open, throw the bags away, and just leave the pile of poo. But it has not continued that way. That's how it started out. It has not continued that way. It is now a pile of pooey bags. Now the landlord had talked about they were going to bulldoze it, or rather they were going to clear off that area. So I figured I would talk them into maybe digging a hole, and we would just put everything in a hole. Sounds good to me. Yay! Either that, or I'm going to have to get gloves on the day that I finally do move, or if I ever do move. I've rented this house for 19 years in March 2nd. Anyway. So this is the back side of Hickory Hills. This is my old Charleston Road. But, there's actually 2 old Charleston Roads in Cleveland. This is definitely wintertime. It is 30 degrees out. I was able to wake up Matson and have her take Ramsey out to do his business, and so that she gets to sleep for a couple more hours. And start my car for me. So it would be a little toasty when I got in it. Warmed up. 30 degrees. Oh, it just jumped to 32. I don't know where the temperature gauge is on my car. I think it's on my ceiling. Not my ceiling, but the top of my windshield. There's some kind of thermal looking thing there. And I know that's not where my defrost is, so that has to be the sensor for the temperature. It's the only thing I can guess anyway. I have no clue. I think if I were to get the glass replaced, they probably wouldn't have that. I don't know, they might have that part in there. I don't know, I haven't had the glass. I've had glasses replaced in cars before, but not, obviously not this one, it's a newer car. Well, it's Tuesday, guys. Thank you for joining me, those of you who do. I have anywhere from 8 to 14 people that will watch me. And you guys just mean the world to me, and I do appreciate it. And the ones that faithfully follow me are close friends of mine. thank you everyone who has subscribed and come to my channel and checked out my videos. And if you showed up just to be curious to see what it's all about, it's just me rambling. Giving tips and tricks. And I was planning on doing, you know, the cooking conversion videos. I still am. It's just the holidays and crafting got caught up, and and then my lack of really wanting to film, to be honest. I've been doing this for over a year now, and my channel's not growing, so my content apparently is not interesting enough to grow my channel here. And my crafting channel's grown, I'd say about 450 people in the past year. But my watch hours are low, and I don't get on there often enough. I try to get on there at least once a week, but here lately, honestly, I haven't gotten on there in over 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks since I've done anything on my craft channel. I've got a lot of stuff that I've made. I just don't have it edited and put up. I have filmed a little bit, but I haven't edited and put up like I should, like I need to. And I think what I'm going to do, I commit here, I was going to commit here 7 days a week, and then I put it down to 6 days, and now I've cut it down to 5, and that seems to work out for me. As long as I'm talking to you guys first thing in the morning, I'll have some kind of content to post. But on my crafting channel, I have so much more. Oh my gosh, my car does not want to go. I have so much more that I have to do to it. You guys, I can just edit on my phone and send it off, whereas with my crafting channel, I like to show, you know, things that I've made and the content, and my car does not want to go 45. That's, my tires are low again, and so I get this little squiggly line that tells me that I'm sliding, but I'm actually not. So I suppose I need to get some quarters and fill up the air in my tires. Oh. Anyway. So if you guys, I ask you this every day, have you finished your Christmas shopping? Nobody's answered me. That's okay. I've got a few things. I've got some packages to drop off, and I've got a few things I need to pick up that I know I want to get. It's just this time of year, for some reason, it's not lazy. I don't want to say lazy, because I don't get lazy. It's just, I don't care for shopping. I think that's what it is. I just don't care for shopping. Don't get me wrong, I like a really good bargain. If something comes across at the office, like a return or maybe, you know, a new item that we're listing or whatever, I'll be like, ooh, I like that, or ooh, I'd like to get that for so-and-so, and I'll shop that way because it pretty much falls in my lap. The roads look slick, don't they? They're not. It's just this winter weather. It's cold. So I got my cup of coffee with my plant milk, and then I've got a big old mug full of V8 juice. Did you know that a whole can of V8 juice, number one, it's 3 servings of vegetables, but it's also only 80 calories for a whole can of V8 juice. Well, I went ahead and I went ahead and bought a liter bottle maybe, and just pour my own. It depends on whether I can get it on sale or not. Now, the grocery shopping, I don't mind. I do that about 2 or 3 times a week. And the reason for that is because if you want, you know, the fresh fruits and vegetables, you got to get them periodically throughout the week. Plus, you eat them up, you know, once you get them. You don't want them sitting around. There are some things you should not refrigerate, and here is a good tip. Do not refrigerate your potatoes. I have been doing it for years. Come to find out, there's some kind of toxin in your potatoes that will grow inside. It's a chemical toxin in a potato if you refrigerate it. It's something about the cold that causes it to increase. So your best chances, now when you cook it, you cook the majority of it out. But if you have undercooked potatoes, you could get diarrhea. And I have actually experienced that, and I never knew what it was. Well, come to find out, it was this toxic chemical that develops in your potatoes when you put them in the refrigerator. If you find that your potatoes are sprouting, that's no big deal. That's not bad for your potatoes. Just cut off the sprouts. Shoot, just put them in a glass of water and sprout them yourself and plant them. Grow your own potatoes. But if you have eyes that are sprouting, just cut the sprouts off. Your potatoes are fine, as long as they're not soft. If your potatoes are soft, then that's the time that you really need to either plant them or throw them out, because they are no good. Now, I say soft to the touch. We have a little bit of spring to it. That's not bad. Those are still okay to eat. But if they're like where you can push your finger in and it doesn't spring back, those are bad. Throw them away. They will mess up your stomach. Big time. Big time. And did you know that if you guys try, I know, you know, everybody talks about beans and gives you gas and all that. And the reason for that is because your microbiotics that are probiotics that are in your stomach, your microbiotics that are in your stomach are not developed enough to handle the enzyme that's in beans that causes you to get gas. Number one, we don't chew our food thoroughly enough. That causes gas. So you have to, when you have beans, you have to chew them extra amount of times. You have to make sure you pulverize the crap out of them before you swallow. Also, with beans, you want to be sure not only to pulverize them with your teeth. Oh, there's my office. I don't think I've ever done the camera in this view for my office so you guys could see my office. Oh, there's people getting on camera. They don't know it. They don't watch my channel, so it doesn't matter. And there's Miss Brandy. I'm surprised she's here. She had a rough night last night. She's holding her head. Okay. Okay, so I thought I'd get on. My eyes are a little puffy this morning. I did okay. I did some stitching last night. And then, what else did I do? I was trying to remember. Oh, beans. So there's more to beans. You have to let them soak. Do not eat them raw. They are not good for you raw. And if you were to eat, say, a cup of beans every day for a week or 30 days, eventually your stomach gets used to having them. And what you do is, eventually the gas will go away, believe it or not. It's because you don't have the right microbiotics in your stomach. And most people don't eat enough beans throughout the week to develop those microbugs that help break it down, that your body needs it. So, yeah, good rule of thumb, make sure you get some beans into your diet. It's good for you. It's high protein, high fiber. It's good for you all the way around with all the nutrients that are in it. And how you get the gut bugs is you have to recondition your stomach to eat certain things and certain enzymes, because right now the gut bugs that are in your stomach right now, I say gut bugs, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, it's microbiotics and probiotics. The gut bugs that are in your stomach right now are there to break down animal products, and if you have mostly animal products and the occasional potato in your diet, then you're not going to develop the microbiotics that you need to break down fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, that type of thing. And it can give you bloating, and it can give you gas, and you can get discomfort, and you have to recondition yourself. It's something you got to want to do. But my skin is squishy. But that's a squishy in a good way. It means my body is reshaping. I am losing the fat. I'm not losing the muscle, which is good. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to get off here, go to work, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I am waiting in line because I'm getting KFC French fries. If you guys have not tried them yet, they're awesome. It's got the special recipe spices on it. Now, I shouldn't be having fried stuff, but it's still, and they do cook it with the chicken grease, but it's French fries, guys. It's KFC French fries that taste like KFC chicken. I can't pass it up. I'm doing a little cheating because I'm out Christmas shopping. I'm finishing up my Christmas shopping. So yeah, with all that, the wonderful money that you guys spent buying my goods, or those of you that did, I appreciate it. It made my Christmas. I still have a couple more things that I want to get for my daughter. I'm going to go by Discovery Outlet and see what I've got there. I've got some pretty cool stocking stuffers. I went to Tuesday morning. They always have pretty good stocking stuffers there as far as like treats and things like that. But they're pretty pricey. I mean, they have good deals and name brand stuff, but you got to watch out for that. That's where I got the majority of my Christmas gifts anyway, though. But I'm going to go to Discovery Outlet, see what they've got there. See, I have to wear my glasses because it's nighttime, so I can see. But for the most part, pretty good, pretty good. All right, so you guys ready to get that $600 check they're giving out? They're going to start giving it out Monday after Christmas. It would have been nice for them to decide on it a couple weeks ago, and then we could have had it for Christmas. That would have been actually awesome. It would have really boosted the economy because everybody would have just bulked up on Christmas, and we needed it. We needed it so bad for the morale and, you know, just to boost the economy, which was the whole point anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and wrap things up. I went and got a latte with almond milk. I asked for almond milk yesterday, and they ended up giving me oat milk. Oat milk's good. It's just thicker. The oat milk was thicker than almond milk, and it's really easy to make your own oat milk. It's actually easier to make oat milk than it is to make almond milk. Almond milk's easy. It's just oat milk's cheaper. It's cheaper to make if you make it yourself. All you do is you take your oats and you soak them, and you put them in a high-speed blender with the water. I think it's 1 part oats to 3 parts water, if I'm not mistaken. And then you use a cheesecloth. First you strain it, and then you use a cheesecloth and you strain that. And then the oatmeal that you have, the pulp that's extra, you could use that in cakes or cookies, or you could just have oatmeal. That'd be good. But it's really easy to make your own oatmeal. Oat milk. And banana milk, same thing. Just take a banana, 1 part banana. I think bananas is 1 part banana, 2 parts water. Maybe 3 parts water. I have to look and see. But anyway, that's pretty good too. But I got the peppermint flavoring. So Maddie's getting practical things this year from me, because she gets all the fun stuff from her dad, because he can afford to buy her the pricier stuff. And one of the things she's getting, I mean, she's going to absolutely love, I know. And she has so much stuff that this year she's getting practical things for me. A couple things she asked for, but she just has so much stuff. And when she was younger, she kept getting more stuff and stuff and stuff, and he would buy her all this stuff, and I've got it all packed away in boxes. That's why I don't have a craft room, because half the boxes in there are mats and stuff we gotta go through. I've got a toy box I need to get rid of, and I donated a box full of stuff the other day. Some of her stuff still has tags on it, and I was going to sell it for Christmas to get a little extra Christmas money for her. She did so good, guys. She bought stuff for my sisters, my 2 sisters, her cousin Ella, who's 7, her aunt Justine, and her grandma and her dad and me. She did all that with her own money that she's collected over the past year, I guess, because she never goes out and buys anything, because she has everything she needs. She doesn't feel the need. She does buy herself some beads. She will buy beads so that she can make her bracelets that she does. I gotta get my money out. But yeah, I'm very proud of her. She does really good. I'm very, very proud of her. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go to Scary Outlet, see what else I've got over there. And I've got some things I got to stay up and make tonight to get ready for the girls. Oh, I thought I had more change than that. I do. Yeah, I thought I did. But I had it in the wrong case. Oops, wrong one. Oh, goodness. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to get my fries. I'm going to see if Discovery Outlet's still open. If they are, then I'm going to go there. And I guess I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great night. And leave me comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you want to see on my channel. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me, just talk to me. Talk to me. Leave me messages. Oh, I got another card from the other Crystal. Crystal with a C. I got a card from Crystal with a K. I got a card from Melissa. So awesome. I have to, I got to get on my craft channel really soon. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to share on there. And I want to thank them for the Christmas cards. I think it's awesome. And my friend Beth brought me a Christmas card. Thank you, Beth. When she bought some stuff from me, helped my Christmas. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my fries now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out.